All right, everybody, we're back. This is game number 3 between Denial Esports and Evil Geniuses here on the American Dota League. Thank you for joining me. My name is Mont, and it's been all EG pretty much from this point on. Or actually before this point. Hopefully Denial can get everything going from this point on and just really start to climb that mountain because, man, are they in a hole. They are absolutely in a big hole like they were up against Typical Mistakes, but this is a little bit different. I mean, Typical Mistakes, nothing against them, but not the same caliber of team that Evil Geniuses is. Clearly, EG playing absolutely perfectly in the ADL, and I'm serious when I say that. They've gone 18-0. With the potential to go 19-0 right here in this game. So, thanks for joining us. This is the ADL. Check us out at AmericanDotaLeague.com, and I am Mont, so really excited to join you for this game. Hopefully you've had a lot of fun so far. The games have been quick, not surprisingly, with EG's just great performance. The first game from EG, some clowny strategies coming through, but still pretty effective, clearly, with that Weaver JO being very, 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 very aggressive and very successful, by the way. And Fear in that second game, helping out with the Spectre in those team fights. Demon and Jo combining to get a bunch of kills. Really a whole team effort, I think, from EG in that previous game. And it showed through. Bambo even at the end stealing the Wildkin War Chiefs and throwing up the Tornadoes to get the kill on the set of, I believe it was Misco. So he had a rough little time. So we'll see if Denial can rebound here. And one thing that you notice every time EG comes into these games, they ban out the gyrocopter, because if there's one hero that Denial really loves to play and can play, around, it's the gyrocopter. I guess dubbed the Ewocopter, if you will. And the Peruvian powerhouses, well, they're not going to get that hero as it's banned again, so Ewo's got to try to get another carry to go for. And also very strange, Denial picking up the Shadow Shaman and then the Drow Ranger as well. I admire them for trying to go for different strategies, but at the same time, this is a tough series, and it's like, I suppose if you're trying to get the better of another team, with strategies that they haven't seen, it makes sense to do that, but at the same time, you might want to just do what you're best at. Obviously, your best might be your gyrocopter, so go with whatever else you can do. So it's a tough position to be in, I think, if you're on Denial Esports, excuse me. So yeah. All right. Looking at the bands real quick. The IO, the Bat Rider, the Gyrocopter, and of course, the Darkseer. EG with first pick. They can choose a numerous selection of heroes here. There are still plenty available, obviously. Only 4 bands going through right now. You can go for the Nyx Assassin if they wanted to, but first pick Nyx, not really, that common anymore. Darkseer's not available, which they picked in the last game. Batrider's not available, so I'm just trying to think off the top of my head, and nothing's really coming to me at this point. Jakiro might be a good pickup if they wanted to go down that route, but I don't think so. They want something that's really, I think, their bread and butter, and Nature's Prophet could be that. I'm not sure how Demon feels about playing Nature's Prophet in the off lane. I think they would probably prefer to go with another hero. So, there's still plenty of heroes to just think about. They're going to use a lot of their reserve time, in fact. Just 42 seconds of their reserve time right now, and it's actually still dropping. I'm not sure what's going on with them. They're really, really thinking about this first pick. Not that surprising, I suppose, but at the same time, why not? They've got plenty of time to think about it. And they're going to go for the Keeper of the Light, and Beat is his bread and butter, I guess. That's the hero that he really loves to play. And at one point, Beatiz actually went Abyssal Blade, Keeper of the Light, and no, I'm not lying. And it worked out pretty effectively, so we'll see if they want to replicate that strategy. So Keeper of the Light is going to go for Evil Geniuses. Denial Esports, they've got a couple of choices here. Rubik's available, Lifestealer's available. They need to get something going. They can't really, that push strategy that they try to go for, it didn't work because they had carries who were not going to be super effective with pushing. And that was really what was happening, I think, at that last game. They went for the Shadow Shaman to get the wards. They went for the Drow Ranger to get the push and coming out from marksmanship or whatever. And it just wasn't working because you have too many squishy heroes, too many heroes that require too much farm to get to a point where they're really, 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 really successful. Like Mihawk, who, even with that Midas, it takes you a while to farm. So they kind of needed to play back a little bit more rather than just trying to push and go for the win early on. I know they were up against the Spectre, but theoretically they could have farmed rather than just trying to go for that bottom lane tower early on in that game and then feed their entire lineup. So, I hope everyone's doing all right. This is game number 3. Denial, they've got to win this one to move on here. and go to game number 4. But EG, if they take this game, they're going to be facing Team Liquid in the finals. Denial going to go ahead and pick up the Treant Protector and the Rubik as well on top of that. Treant Protector, that was the one that I was missing, the hero that I was like, there's a hero in this ban selection phase that hasn't been banned yet. Could be super useful. It was the Treant Protector, so Denial is going to pick that as well as the Rubik going, so that, of course, the Rubik is not able to steal the Living Armor. And Bambo was so effective on the Rubik in that last game, so it's not really surprising that Denial went in that route again. EG, they've got a hero to pick up here, and they've only got 26 seconds of reserve time, but I'm sure they're not too concerned. Up against this Treant Protector, it's going to be annoying, but they can make him pay for their mistakes with, of course, some aggressive play, maybe even aggressive tri-lane, but with the Keeper of the Light, that doesn't necessarily promote the best aggressive tri-lane if you want to go for safe lane with Treant Protector, because, let's be honest here, you're not going to go with an aggressive tri-lane with a Treant Protector. I don't see that happening. He's not going to contribute a lot. He doesn't give you a lot of damage. Leech Seed is arguably pretty good. It can do some consistent damage in the laning phase and early on up against squishier heroes, but at the same time, and even with the Rubik, there's not a really whole lot of lockdown that's going to be effective there. They're going to go for the Chen. Evil Genius is going to pick that one up, so we'll see how that goes for them. And it's interesting because I haven't really seen Bambo play Chen, so we'll see how he decides this is going to work for him. I mean, we saw in the last game he can micro Chen creeps pretty effectively, as he did steal that Holy Persuasion, so there is that. Looking forward to it, but at the same time, we'll see if they give him to another player, that Chen. I'm not sure if they really want to give it to Bambo. Outworld Devour ban coming out. Smart ban there, making sure that they don't have to really go up against that annoying hero who can just steal all of your intelligence and make your life a living hell, essentially. Denial, they've got the ban now. They've also got 1 minute and 10 seconds left on reserve time, in comparison to EG, who's pretty much used all of it. And like I said before, I don't think they really have a concern about that. They don't seem to be really panicking with their picks. I mean, Chen makes sense if it was Fear supporting still, but I have not seen Bambo. He might have actually played one already, but I've not seen Bambo play a jungling support hero yet. So that's something I'm really interested to see how it's going to go. But the anti-mage ban coming out from Denial right now. And Denial knows that this is either going to be an aggressive pushing strategy or kind of just a defensive strategy. Wait for your Chen to get some farming levels. And, of course, with a dual lane, they want to protect their carry as much as possible and get some farm with him, too. So I'm not really sure. With this Chen pickup, they probably will be aggressive, considering they already have the Keeper of the Light with the Illuminate as well. And that means that the creep waves will get obliterated, the towers will get obliterated coming out from whatever creeps that Chen wants to grab. And so Denial is going to go ahead and ban out the Anti-Mage, which is an interesting ban. I think I'm not sure if they would have gone for that this time around. And it looks like EG might want to try to use Denial's own medicine on them, as of course Denial did decide to go for that pushing strategy in the last game. But still really early on here in the draft, the last ban going to be that Alchemist Phantom Lancer coming out from Denial Esports. And that's a hero that has fallen off a little bit, and he's kind of been exiled, and John and I joked about it. He's just like this hero where pretty much everyone's like, don't touch him. He's cancer now. And it's not like the cancer before where people were just like, all right, we can't win against this person. It's ridiculous. Now it's sort of like, I don't really want to play Phantom Lancer anymore. Death Prophet coming out from EG. So yeah, they're doing a little bit of a different pushing strategy here. Exorcism so good with that physical damage as well. Crypt Swarm really good at clearing waves. So Evil Geniuses, I think that Death Prophet should be going mid, and Jo's probably going to play that up. Definitely going to be interesting to see what time they want to start pushing here with that Exorcism, when they can get level 6 and when they want to be aggressive. Probably right around when that Chen gets Hand of God and maybe even a few pieces of the mech if they can try to fight. With the Treant Protector, it's going to be easier said than done. However, with the Death Prophet, Exorcism should get rid of that Living Armor pretty quickly, because the damage instances early on, it's only about 4 until you level up to max level, which is 7. There is 1 minute on reserve time for Denial, as they have their 4th pickup here in terms of heroes. They've got 2 supports, they've got their carry, they need an offlaner and a mid laner at this point in time, unless they want to offlane Treant Protector, which I would not recommend. So, yeah, alright. And I don't want to make a big deal about Keeper of the Light and Chen. They definitely could swap Beatas up onto the Chen, because I know he plays an extraordinary Chen. And Keeper of the Light could be played by Bambo, so I don't think they're really that concerned about the roles and the differences. And in fact, I think the more I think about it now, Beatas has been playing more 4s than... Alright, that was not expecting that. The Timbersaw to come out from the side of EG, and this is going to be interesting, because I think they're going to give him most of the farm. And Timbersaw is deceptively strong. I think people kind of misinterpret him because they never see him in the pro scene. Given enough farm and enough room, he can absolutely decimate you and your team And it's a nice little rivalry that they've got here with Tree and Protector up against Timbersaw. Timbersaw hating trees, and Tree and Protector, of course, I'm sure hating saws. So, yeah, that's going to be either a disgusting amount of damage early on, or they're going to make Timbersaw pay for his sins, essentially, just by being aggressive on him. But I don't see them being really aggressive here, especially if they give him safe lane farm, which they very well could. But then who's going to be the carry coming out from EG? Timbersaw and Death Prophet could certainly do some damage, but a lot of that, of course, is magic, of course, except for Exorcism being that physical damage. But Death Prophet maybe can carry through to the mid game. Timbersaw, with all of that magic damage, most of it being pure, could certainly do a decent job, however. And nobody's really going for BKBs on the side of Denial Esports. I mean, Phantom Lancer, it'd be very interesting to see him go for that. So I think Timbersaw is an excellent pickup here. I think that magic damage isn't really going to matter. I don't even know if they really want to go for a carry at this point for EG. Leshrac coming out for Timbersaw, or for Denial, and oh dear God. Alright, well, we're going to see it all after this game, ladies and gentlemen. This is something that I was not expecting. Alright, guys. It's game number 3 between Denial Esports and EG. And EG going with a little bit of a aggressive lineup. Clowny lineup, I'd say, again. And we'll see how it works out for them. So thanks for joining us here on the American Dota League. Oh, God, this is going to be so good. So, we are going to jump into the game in just a moment here, waiting on the Chen and the Timbersaw to be picked up from the side of EG. Bambo is going to be on the Keeper of the Light, so like you and Chad, I'm sure, talked about, and I remembered that Beat is, of course, a great Chen player, so he will be playing that Chen. And we are going to jump into the game, ladies and gentlemen. This could be potentially the last game of the evening, but with the lineup that... Oh, there we go. With the lineup that EG has right now, this is a interesting lineup. So let's go ahead and introduce them first. On the side of EG, Fear is going to be playing the Meepo. We're going to see Beat is up on the Chen. Demon will be on the Timbersaw. Bambo on the Keeper of the Light. And finally, we'll say Jo on the Death Prophet. On the side of Denial, Masoku is going to be on the Tree and Protector. Iwo on the Phantom Lancer. Mihawk will be on the Lone Druid. Smash on the Leshrac. And Misko will be on the Rubik. So this game, they're going to really rely on Fear to get some farm. And all of their aggression, essentially, coming out from EG is going to be from that Timbersaw, from Jo early on, if he can get some levels. Make many battles, says Beatas. Bambo's going to be helping Meepo down here in the bottom lane, but they're going to be doing dual lanes, at least for a moment here. Actually, Chen's going to throw up a ward and head back down to that jungle probably. I don't see him aggressively jungling up against a tri-lane here, and this is what I was worried about. Is Demon offlaning on that Timbersaw. He's not going to be able to get the most farm in the world against this aggressive lineup from, of course, Masoku coming out there on that Tree and Protector, from the Rubik, and from the side of Ewo. Looks like they're going to send the Leshrac mid, Smash mid. I haven't seen a mid Leshrac and well, quite some time. So this is going to be interesting. We're going to see how this goes for both of the mids, as there's Jo up on the Death Prophet and there's, you know, Smash up on the Leshrac. If you can hit some Split Earths, which is obviously easier said than done, with pangs of... Where's Smash? 233. Meanwhile, Demon getting chased right now. He does have Timber Chain. He's going to, of course, get Telekinesis back. Timber Chain forward. He should be okay right now. They're going to still chase him. Masoku doing some decent damage there. And, of course, Demon, he's got that salve available if he wants it. Some tangos as well. He did get pooled a little bit. They're going to try to take care of this bear early on here. It's going to be very difficult, as you can see. The bear doing a nice job of pulling everything through, pulling the creep waves back to his own tower is exactly what they want to try to do right now. And Fear's going to go ahead and have to tank this up pretty early on here, which is going to be tough. He's not the tankiest hero in the world. He's going to actually have to eat a treat early on here. Bambo doing a very nice job of body blocking, as you can see. Mihawk's roaming on through, and he's actually going to just engage in a right-click battle with Bambo. But Bambo going to eat a tree right now, back off a little bit, maybe even throw out an Illuminate if he wants to. Bambo is not going to do too much other than that. That bear is going to head back to base. It looks like regen up, so that it doesn't have to resummon it, essentially, as he did just summon it on cooldown for 37 seconds. Beat is already roaming through here with that Hellbear Smash. Smash, of course, speaking of Smash, looking for a Split Earth, potentially on Jo. He's got no silence, by the way, so there is that Split Earth possibility, but you can see that Beat is playing very patiently here with that Hellbear, especially actually just throwing him here, right here. I'm not sure what he's going to do with him. He's going to send him out right now, maybe looking for a hit up on Smash. Smash is going to have to try to elude this. And Jay, of course, maybe looking for Crypt Storm as well. Looks like the Hellbear. Can he get it? Can he get the smash off the stun? Oh, nice stun coming out from Smash. The Edict, can he get the smash off? Yes, Smash is going to take some damage, but the Edict will go. And so that creep, he will get that creep kill, and he's going to salve up and Clarity up immediately. Not Clarity, excuse me, but he's just going to salve up immediately, essentially. Demon actually had to head back down to base. He's sitting on level 1 still, so he's having a tough time in that top lane. Mid lane, Jo getting 8 last hits right now. Meepo going with 7, and the Phantom Lancer up at 9 right now. So this lane is actually going pretty well, of course. Demon's nowhere near. He really can't do a whole lot at this point with Timber Chain at level 1. And with, of course, when he gets Rolling Death, he might start be able to getting last hits. But until that wave gets pushed to him, he's not going to be getting any experience really or levels. So that's something that you have to keep in mind there. Beat is now just fighting some illusions, the Lone Druid illusions, who are proving to be the victor, as he doesn't want to have to deal with them. The Bear now coming through, looking for the 2-minute rune potentially. Demon, he's up here in the top lane. He's going to go ahead and pull using that Centaur Con, and this is exactly what he needs to do. He doesn't have Rolling Death, but this should provide him some experience and gold. He's just going to wait for that to pull and wait for the creep wave to come to him. Oh no, the creep wave, it pulled back. Well, I mean, at least that they're going to fight pretty close to the tower, so it's not a big deal, I suppose. And Demon will get experience from this, so there is that. Meanwhile, Mihawk a little too far out of position right now, and First Blood is going to go for Fear, who did get that last right click in. Just barely, by the way. So Mihawk was way out of position, not sure what he was doing there. Smash using his Edict in that mid lane right now. Jo, of course, already having his bottle. Smash, no bottle for him yet. It looks like actually it might be crowing out there. Yep, it's going to come back in just a moment. Demon in that top lane. He's still sitting at level 1. He's trying to get to level 2. Misko and Misoku. And Demon, that Fable, it's going to go through. He will pick up that kill with the Timber Chain. It's getting slowed a little bit right now. There's going to be the Phantom Lance coming in. He can actually use that Whirling Death, trying to juke right now. There's the Telekinesis. Demon might be in some trouble right now. He is going to go down. That is not First Blood, luckily, but Ewo's going to pick up that kill. And so Demon, of course, not in the best position now. Beat is on the backside, looking for a Centaur Con stomp. Now he also wants to get that Courier Smash roaming through here in the trees. I'm not sure if he knows where Beat is. He should know now. Beat is going to actually just head up to the top jungle spot. Living Armor going through for Smash right now, so that's going to save his life a little bit more. Jay really can't do a whole lot about that. And he's Beat is going to run right into Misko here. Maybe looking for him. Beat is going to back off. He has Holy Persuasion, only level 1 though. Centaur Con going to miss that stun. He might have actually canceled the animation. In fact, did so. And that one did not hit. Beat is definitely in some trouble now, playing very aggressively. You can see he wants to try to deny himself here. Will he is the question. No, they're coming in, and of course Rubik getting that right click. That'll be enough. So Beat is playing aggressively himself and will feed a kill to the side of Denial. So right now, Fear getting some decent farm at 22 last hits. Of course, he's still behind the side of Ewo, who's got about 26, and he's going to take some harass coming out from Demon, but he does have that Living Armor going through for him. So Demon not able to do a whole lot there against that Living Armor. You can see Jo coming through. Where's Misoko? I want to look at something real quick. So I think pure damage should really ignore that. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on it. Fear now with his clone, looking to potentially dive on Mihawk or just try to push this wave a little bit more. He can poof and go ahead and make quick work of this creep wave. In fact, will do so. So already the pushing strategy is coming out. This bear is going to take some damage. The ensnare not hitting. He's got another one. There it goes. So this bear is going to be in some trouble right now. Bear is going to be able to make it away just barely right now as this tower's getting pushed a little bit. They have that siege creep, but they're going to have to back off right now. Jo is level 6, so he does have Exorcism. And Smash, that Living Armor, is going to fade in just a moment. There it goes. So that damage instance does go away. So, pretty passive game in comparison to the last few games, at least early on here. Now, meanwhile, down in this bottom lane. Huge Illuminate hitting on Mihawk right now. The Ensnare is going from Fear. The poofs as well, doing some nice damage. The Earth Binds, if you will. The Bear is going to come back. The Living Armor is going to save Mihawk's life, at least for the time being. Bambo in a bad position. The Illuminate will do some damage, but he will fall to the Lone Druid, getting that kill with his Bear. So right now, EG playing a little too aggressively here. The Siege Creep finally does go down, and it looks like they want to try to deny this tower. They should be able to, no problem here. They've got a fortification. Deny. There it goes. So Mihawk will grab that deny. Was waiting for him to do so. Fear now poofing. And Earth Binding on Smash, who's getting Living Armor going again. There's the Exorcism. Fortification's going to fly. Jo trying to take this mid tower on his own here. And Fear is not too far behind as well on top of that. Misko maybe a little too far up here, but of course waiting is Misoku. He's not going to be able to do a whole lot, only sitting at level 3. Jo backing off now, looking for potentially the bottom rune here. He will find it's double damage, by the way. And that Exorcism does go away. So he did some decent damage to this tier 1 tower mid. It's below half health at this point, so there's that. Demon finally getting some experience and levels, by the way. And if we look at this, you look at the experience. Level 3 for the Treant Protector, level 3 for the Chen on top of that. Demon's going to take some damage from Ewo up in the top lane, and he'll Timber Chain away just to make sure that he doesn't take too much damage. Roaming back up through here is Misko. 6-minute rune was double damage. We did see, of course, Jo pick that up. We'll see what Fear's first item is going to be. He's got that Ring of Basilius, so there's a good chance it's either going to be a Vlad's. It's probably going to be a Vlad's. Let's just put it that way. It's probably going to be a Vlad's. So Fear going to go for that Vlad's, get that lifesteal early on, unless he wants to be a little bit more aggressive. Mihawk right now, he's got Stout Shield and Tranquil Boots, and that's it. So he's not getting too much farm down in that bottom lane. He's only sending 11 last hits, and he did go down. And that was first blood, of course, and Jo taking Lightning Storm. He's also got double damage. Smash has to back off. He's still taking a bit of damage even through the living armor there. You could see how much damage he's taking down in that bottom lane. Mihawk being aggressive against Bambo right now, and it looks like Fear maybe wants to Earthbind and try to go for a kill on Mihawk here. He's going to come around from the backside. You can see it. They want to set up a gank. Mihawk's going to try to get out here maybe, thinking about it here. And he should be in a good position. Fear maybe hesitated a little too long right now up in that top lane. Ewo chasing after Bambo, or Demon, excuse me, right now. Demon, of course, is trying to exchange right clicks there. And another Spirit Lance going through. Meanwhile, down in that bottom lane, there's that Earthbind. Nice root onto one of Fear's clones there. And Fear's still chasing. He's going to maybe throw another Earthbind down in just a second. Poof is going to hit. The living armor might save his life. Yes, absolutely will. Somehow, Mihawk escaping that barely. And the root from the bear doing some nice damage. They will pick up that bear. They picked up the kill as well with the right-click damage and the Illuminate somehow on Mihawk. I'm not even sure how that happened, but they did grab that kill there. Nicely done coming out from the side of Bambo. Very strange set of circumstances coming out from the side of EG to get that kill. Smashing that mid lane right now, still just trying to get some farm. He's got 20 CS, 48 for Jay, who's absolutely crushing this mid lane right now. Misko is going to grab the kill on Demon in that top lane. Demon's died twice, I believe. Yeah, twice up here, but he's not doing too bad. He has his Chakram right now. He's got 500 gold as well, so he's pretty close to his Arcanes, which is what he really wants. Jo, he could potentially push this with, of course, his level 1 ultimate, that Exorcism. He doesn't have enough mana just yet, but he can bottle up to get it. In fact, he has it now, so he has the haste too. Just trying to get some more last hits, and Fear's going to come around, going to pick up a point booster, go for an early Aghanim Scepter, it looks like. So he gets the Ring of Basilius, not going for that Vlad's just yet. Fortification up in that top lane, and everything is gravy, I guess, in this game right now. 2,000 experience lead for EG, 2,000 gold lead, so they're right where they want to be despite Denial having Ewo, farming pretty effectively right now, sitting at 58 CS, so that is the one problem, I think, for EG, is how to take care of Ewo. I'm not sure it's going to matter if this game goes late enough with that Meepo, and with Demon doing a lot of that damage with, of course, the Chakram coming through. You can see how much damage it does, even just at level 1, roaming on through, and, of course, the Whirling Death on top of that, so a lot of heroes grouping up mid right now. They want to try to get this push going. There is this living armor on this tower, but that's not going to save it. Smash playing pretty aggressively here. He's got to be careful. Looking for a split earth, potentially. There's the Exorcism going. No fortification available, and this should be the death of the tier 1 tower mid right now, as there are some Chen creeps coming through here, including the Satyr Tormentor, aka Hellcaller. Roaming through on the backside is going to be Misko, but he does not have level 60. He doesn't have a spell to seal, which would be Exorcism potentially. And Chen will grab that tower, so Beat is going to get a little bit of extra gold, and now Fear's just farming the jungle right now. He's sitting at 1,200 gold himself, so Fear's starting to pick up the pace in the farm category with 48 CS now. So he's doing okay for himself. Up in that top lane, Ewo, he's at 63, so Jo has surpassed him, but only by 1 CS at this point. He's also at 1,800 gold. I'm not sure what his first real item is going to be. He's got that Null Talisman. Don't think it's going to be a Dagon, but I could be wrong. You never really know. Chakram's flying out. Ewo taking some damage. Meanwhile, Demon in a bad position right now. The Fade Bolt, the Whirling Death, of course, the Timber Chain. Gonna save his life, but not enough. Bambo, the Leech Seed. Is he gonna be able to get out? No! Misko's gonna grab another kill. So 2 down on the side of EG in a potential gank scenario, but against the Tri-Lane did not work out. Meanwhile, Smash getting chased after. Nice use of that Crypt Swarm coming in Split Earth. Nice dodge from Jo right now. There's going to be the Edict damage as well. The Crypt Swarm will grab the kill. Nice solo kill coming out from Jo. A little bit of revenge after he loses 2 heroes. 2 of his friends up in that top lane. They're going to try to push up the top tier 1 tower. Should be able to do so. No fortification available. Meanwhile, Fear pushing bottom. Looking for his second clone, which is level 11 to get that. And he's got a decent amount of money as well. Bambo's going to throw up his Illuminate. Chakram as well on top of that. Ewo's going to take some damage there. Whirling Death and Timber Chain trying to fly through. Not going to happen. Now, Living Armor again. Chakram's going to fly. Whirling Death, Timber Chain again. Oh, man, that Treant Protector just got rocked there. Misko will grab a kill on Bambo on the backside of that, though. And now, Demon just getting some more last hits. He doesn't really care. He's got his arcane boots right now. He's in a good position, so he'll pick up a 1-for-1 trade there. Bambo exchange for Misko. He didn't get Ewo. He needs a little bit of help to get Ewo, I believe. And they're not really ready to fight as 5 yet. Obviously, Fear needs that farm and alliteration, etc., etc. 2,000 gold up for Fear now, and he's actually pretty close to that Aghanim Scepter. Just 800 gold away. Fear is going to get sent home right now. Yule Scepter of Divinity for the Death Prophet. Potentially looking for a kill on Smash. Smash might be in some trouble. Looked like he was about to cast that Split Earth. There's going to be the Exorcism coming out right now. Masoku may be looking for another growth. Nope, just kidding. He doesn't have a nice Split Earth from Smash. The Hand of God going to save the life of Jo. Still barely surviving, and he will still survive as the Chakram comes through. The Whirling Death as well, helping out, grabbing those kills. Now 2 kills going the way of EG up in that top lane. Ewo trying to dive on Bambo. He's going to TP out of there. Bambo cancels his TP, realizing that he cannot survive up against Ewo for that period of time. And Ewo will pick up that kill. So nicely done coming out from the Black of the South. Down in the bottom lane, Fear, his Aghanim Scepter, very close to being done. And in fact, he is level 11 now. So this is where it starts to get tricky. I mean, Fear is going to be microing pretty effectively, I've got to be imagining here. Throwing up some of his Meepo clones into the jungle. He's got to have another clone in just a few seconds, in fact, when he gets 300 more gold with that Aghanim Scepter. And he buys all the components up completely. And Yellow drawing something on the map there. Bambo saying something, I'm sure. Smash. Here in the mid lane, throwing down that Lightning Storm. Beatus is going to pick up that mech, which is a 13-minute mech. Pretty good timing for that. Could have been a little bit earlier, but at the same time, he's doing pretty well for himself. They have taken 2 Tier 1 towers. There's still that Tier 1 left up at the top lane, which is pretty much full health, by the way. And Ewo is going ahead and just keep farming. And there's really no other point. And I'm not sure what he's going for. He's got 3,000 gold, so... Oh, and another Crypt Swarm is going to give another snipe kill for Jo. Nicely done there. Fear. Afraid of that Lone Druid and his bear. That Lone Druid actually really doesn't have anything. He's got 1,700 gold. As we check out the net worth chart for, I guess, the first time in the game. 7,000 going for Ewo. Beatus is coming through. Maybe wants to potentially try to kill him, but Beatus should be careful on his own here. Dark Whirler not using that in Snare. Not yet anyway. Bambo going for what seems to be a 4-staff next. He's got that Staff of Wizardry. Demon coming through looking for a point booster, so he's going to be going for a Bloodstone. Fear, he should have that Aghanims completed by now, I believe. Can't even click on his other one. Where is he? Yep, there it goes. The Aghanim Scepter is done for Fear, so he's got 4 clones. It's getting potentially dangerous. The mech now is up for the Chen as well. Will he go for Vlad's? Will he go for straight damage? I'm not sure myself. He still has Tranquil Boots, by the way, on his hero, so... Lightning Storm, Split Earth, they want to try to push into this Tier 1 tower mid. They have a fortification. Dire Structures are going to be fortified here. Jo not going to use his Exorcism just yet. They want to try to take this, maybe fortify mid and try to TP in to defend here. Meanwhile, top lane, Fear looking for a kill on Mihawk. He might find it. Yes, will do so. Misko's going to come through as well, but now he's target as well. Bait essentially coming out now. There's going to be an Earthbind. It's going to hit on Misko. He's in some trouble. Poof, doing so much damage. Of course, the slow coming out with the Geostrike. A double kill coming from Fear. Meanwhile, Jo's going to pick up a kill in the mid lane as they will finally take down Ewo. Smash going to get illuminated. Not going to do enough damage with that living armor, but he's going to try to escape here. He can't go anywhere. There's the Yule Scepter of Divinity. The Exorcism still going to silence. The double kill for Jo right now. Denial losing 4, and once again, there's this moment where EG decides to just take it down. So many heroes across the map. They get their items essentially, and Denial are in a position where they're going to lose not only a Tier 2, potentially a Tier 3 as well, as this Exorcism still going. It does finally stop there, as you can see all of the ghosts returning inside of Jo's body, and now they're going to look for potentially another Tier 2. So Fear's going to back out. He's like, alright, I accomplished my mission, getting 2 kills there. And that poof with, 4 of your Meepos is pretty dangerous, so on top of the Geostrike, doing a little bit extra damage. That slow as well is nice to have. Looks like they want to go for this Tier 2 mid, the last outer tower on the map. And man, boy, did that escalate quickly. I mean, that came out of nowhere. You could see it was kind of escalating in terms of experience for quite a period of time, but then, the gold just kind of shoots up there in that last few minutes now with 7,500 gold. Fear playing his old man Dota just exactly like he should be. I mean, and who would have thought Meepo, man? It's going really well for him, too. So, and like I said, this is exactly what EG's been thriving on. It's just been, fun games, fun team compositions. He's got a Blink Dagger now, so he's not even going for damage here. Meanwhile, Demon avoids the split earth narrowly somehow with, of course, that timber chain. Jayo's got double damage. Crypt Swarm mid. Beat might need to get out of there. There's going to be the Spirit Lance. He's going to take that. Mech is going as well as the Fade Ball. Beat is getting slowed. They're still chasing after him. The Urn up on him. Jayo body blocking him a little bit on his own team. Spirit Lance and the Hand of God still saving his life right now, but there's the Exorcism. Now they're going to fight into this. Misoku's taking some damage. The Silence as well. And there goes the Living Armor immediately falling off. Misoku's getting chased here. Where's the Meepo? There's going to be a kill coming out from Jayo with the Crypt Swarm. He still has that double damage going, by the way, and they still have to back off here. They want this tier 2 tower. Keeper of the Light going to grab the kill on Misko, who went the wrong direction. And Fear blinking forward, maybe looking for an Earthbind, not going to hit. Meepo's poofing in, as you can see. Nice split Earth onto Jayo. The Ensnare not going to hit. The Blind going to push them back. Now, Iwo gonna get silenced right now as well. The Chakram, the Timber Chain. Nice 4-staff forward there. I think that was actually from the side of EG, but the Crypt Swarm picks up the kill. Nicely done coming out from EG. They're gonna take this tier 2 tower, potentially a tier 3 as they're diving here from Fear. The Poof's gonna be so much damage onto Mihawk. You can see he's barely alive right now. The Overgrowth, the Earthbind again. Oh, Mihawk, will he survive? Yes, just from the moment the Split Earth, missing completely. Mihawk, he's finally gonna go down, but Fear, he's in some trouble. Misoku is gonna fall. Double kill for Fear. He needs to get out of there with his main Meepo. He's got a blink, not able to do so. They will pick up the kill, but still, he takes down 2 heroes. 3 heroes are dead on the map for Denial. And EG, now they're running away with this one. I mean, that's all I can say. They've got a 10,000 experience lead coming out, or 10,000 net worth for Jayo. Now he's leading the way, 3,000 more, or 2,500 more than, of course, the Phantom Lancer. 12,000 experience lead, 12,000 gold lead. Looks like it's going to be a Bloodstone for Jayo next. Demon's very close to his. So, EG in a prime position. Remember, this is game number 3. They have a 2-0 lead. They win this game. They go on to move up and face Team Liquid in the grand finals. Recalling somebody. Bambo, maybe thinking about bringing in Meepo. Meepo's not alive yet. Never mind. He's dead for 6 seconds still. So, my bad on that one. He's level 15, by the way. He's going to have another clone in just a couple of minutes once he can get level 16. Demon getting chakra'd up. Uh-oh, Misko, what are you doing out here? Misko, what is this? Chakram's going right now. There's going to be the Living Armor. He actually stole the Chakram. Maybe that was his sole mission. Steal Chakram. Mission accomplished there, Misko. You did it. You're alive still, too. He's got that Living Armor. He's actually kind of trying to bait this a little bit, I think. But it seems kind of spread out, so I'm not sure what he's trying to accomplish. He was down in the bottom lane farming. He is going for what seems to be either a Radiance or a Rapier. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's a Radiance, but I've seen stranger things before, especially in the ADL, like a 20-minute Boots Naked Rapier rush. So there's that. Not quite the same thing, if you will, goes for Rapier. I don't think it's going to be a Rapier. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm pretty sure it's going to be that Radiance, but down in the bottom lane, Fear, bringing all of his clones in, and Ewo's going to throw up a Spirit Lance and say, well, maybe we can't do this. Fear's very close to level 16. Where's his real one? There he is. He's going to go for that Morbid Mask, get that Vlad's going. Meanwhile, back in the mid lane, they're getting pushed in here. Demon diving a little too far, taking it some tower hits as well. Mech should be available from the Chen. Beatus is nowhere near it, though. So, Fear, still very close to level 16. And he's going to set his clones up to farm. He's going to go into the jungle, potentially look for some more farm himself. But Ewo's taking all of that for him with his illusions. And there's that, so...
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The Exorcism, Ghost running a little bit wild here. They're just kind of like roaming around, waiting for something to happen. Jayo's going to get, oh, nice 4-step forward onto Smash there. The Crypt Swarm as well, the Blind. Split Earth barely missing, the Silence going as well. The Chakram from Demon gets the kill as the pass in the back fourth comes through and actually picks up the kill. That was enough, not even just like spinning it. Hand of God's going to go. Meanwhile, down in that bottom lane, Fear pushing in. As you can see, the tier 3 taking some damage. They've got to fortify it. Ewo's still desperately trying to farm away at this point. I mean, like, maybe go for Rapier, honestly. Like, he's got enough, I think, for the recipe, which is, I think, 1250, or is it 1350? It's 1350. Okay. Now he has enough for it. Will he buy it is the question, or is it going to turn into a Rapier? I don't know. He's not buying it yet. Meanwhile, up in the top lane right now, Bambo way too far into the base here. You can see a nice 4-staff out there. Bambo will somehow survive. But the bear coming through, and he's not doing a whole lot. Doesn't really have anything. Mithril Hammer, Gloves of Haste, so Mihawk is a little underfarmed at this point. And you can see on the net worth chart that the only person really farmed is Ewo, and he did go for that Radiance, so much to my dismay, I would like to see that Rapier, but the Radiance certainly a smart decision. And they're just sieging up here in the top lane right now. Maybe looking to recall somebody here in just a moment. Bambo's kind of low right now. Beatus is still farming away with his 3 Dark Troll Warlords going for the Misoku build, as you can see. And he's going to send that army of skeletons forth into the mid lane right now, as there's another Illuminate flying. Not really doing a whole lot there, but you can see this is what he wants. Go, my Dark Troll Warlords. Go, my minions. Yes, fight. Beatus battles onward. But, uh-oh, that Radiance Burn is being relatively annoying right now. You can see the Dark Troll Warlords taking some damage. Fear's going to go ahead and solo Roche right now. I think he might have Vlads. Yep, he does actually purchase up Vlads, so he's got that going for him. And he should be able to take this Roche down without a problem whatsoever now. Smash is coming through. He's going to use that Pulse Nova. He wants to get rid of this Dark Troll Warlord army. Here comes Jo, though, with, of course, that Exorcism popped. And that's going to be the end of the engagement. Meepo's going to go ahead and take that Aegis. And Fear now going to leave his Meepos there until he can poof onto somebody, I'm sure. Pipe of Insight now is available, by the way. So there's that. Living Armor now, done. Demon. Timber Chaining somewhere. He's got the Bloodstone. And it's getting to be closing hour, I guess. Closing time for the side of Denial. They're trying to get ready here. It's the moment of truth, if you will. These 3 Dark Troll Warlords, they're still alive, thank God. Now they're going to go ahead and push bottom. So, Demon's going to initiate with a Timber Chain. The Chakram going in as well. Nice split Earth. Demon taking a lot of damage there. The Hand of God already went. There's the blind. Fear wants to initiate anyways. There's the Earthbind. Where's the poofs coming out? The rest of his team is there. I guess the rest of his Meepos anyways. Hand of God's going to fly. There's the Overgrowth. Misoku's trying to get out of there. Split Earth's going to fly the Silence as well. Fear, he still has that Aegis. He's kind of low, by the way. Misko doing some damage. Mihawk taking a lot of it. Next going to go. Mihawk's going to fall down first. Smash might be next. There's the Aegis going. Ewo, of course, doing a lot of that damage with the Radiance Burn. They did get the tier 3 tower. Demon's back, by the way. Not sure if he bought back and he got into the fight somehow with that recall. Meanwhile, now they're being aggressive. They're going to pick up a kill on the side of Misoku. And another one. Demon grabbing a double kill with that Chakram. The Earthbind going into Misko coming in. Buyback coming out from Smash. There's the Chakram once more. The Earthbind still going right now. Demon, Timber Chaining through Smash. He's getting illuminated. The Earthbind again. You can see that Split Earth missing. Another one. Is it going to hit? Yes, it is. Triple kill for Demon. But the setups... Fear, what a wingman. Old Man Dota, he is going to fall down, but they will allow Jo to get the kill there. They're all really low. Buyback coming in from someone, it looks like. Fear, in fact, getting it. They'll get a set of racks as well. Fear TPing down to that bottom lane and wants to get back into this fight as early as possible, but... I mean, yeah, wingman, I think, is the correct term for Fear in that fight with just those Earthbinds and just allowing Demon to go work. And just do his job, essentially, with those Chakrams. Mihawk takes pretty much half of his health, but he'll throw up the Tranquil's not even a problem. So now they're going to go ahead and maybe split push mid. Wait for Demon, who is back in. Actually, he might have suicided. And you see the active on cooldown, so it looks like he definitely suicided as Demon was going down. So I missed that action, but that's alright. Fear now. Maybe looking for Misoku. They know that he's there. Jo's going to go ahead and Yules him up. There's the Silence as well. No other real way to stop him, though. I mean, maybe if you had like a Rod of Atos. Just saying. Could be good, but... No, but he's got plenty of net worth right now. He's going for a Mystic Sath. Probably up to his Scythe of Vise next. Maybe even to a Shiva's Guard if he wants to. Misko is going to steal that Crypt Swarm, which is going to be nice to push back these waves, which they've had a tough time with dealing with. Demon is... got full reactive armor right now, but those sacks are going to go away. He is invis right now. Maelstrom finally done for that Spirit Bearer. The Radiance coming through. They know they smoked. Bambo in some trouble. Oh, he got obliterated. Just absolutely dominated there. Jo now trying to get out. He is pretty speedy. Mbita is going to throw up that pipe right now. They're going to fight into this here. You can see the Exorcism doing so much damage. The Overgrowth. Nice Yules coming out from Jo right now. Is he going to be able to survive a lot of damage that he's got? He's going to get one kill right now. Jo, Hand of God from Chen. And, of course, the mech on top of that. Here comes Demon from the backside. Smash doing so much damage with that Pulse Nova. But here comes Demon coming through with that Chakram, doing some damage. 2 down, 3 down for EG right now. Demon might be next. He looks like he wants a Timber Chain. At least he's not going to be able to get it in Fear. Can he 1v4 or 1v3, I suppose, this team right now? No, he'll have to back off. So EG, no, he's going to blink in right now, looking for a potential Earthbind. Not going to hit the first one, looking for another one. Poof's coming in as well. He'll back off. So not the best engagement coming out from EG. Smash looking for a split Earth. Fear, he's got that one lone straggler. The Earthbind's going to fly. It's going to hit up on Ewo. Fear, he's going to try to poof back, and we'll make it. So nicely done there. Meanwhile, coming through is Jo. Shiva's Guard, he's got that Bloodstone with a ton of charges, by the way. And that's going to be the end of the engagement. He'll Yules himself up just to make sure he avoids as much damage as possible. Bambo back in the fight. The only one not there is Beatas, and Fear's going town to town, of course, with that one illusion from Ewo, who's pretty farmed at this point with that Radiance, with the Akil, with the drum, but he needs a little bit more. So, this game's not done yet. Not if Denial has anything to say about it. This Radiance Burn's being pretty effective. Ewo's going to back off. The Silence going through Misco, taking some damage now. They want to go on Ewo potentially. You can see Ewo is going to doppel walk away right now, realizing that he did. I don't think they have a gem or any real vision here. No, but Bambo is going to take a lot of damage. Even that Force Stab's not going to save his life. Meanwhile, Miss Jao's got to back off. Nice Chakram onto 2 there. It's going to slow Mihawk down and Misco as well, but they'll back up. Fear's still farming away. He's got 3,700 gold in the bank. I'm not sure what he wants to buy. Where's his real one? It's over here. So, next item, Heart of Trask? I don't know. We'll see. Would pretty much make him unkillable at this point. Roche respawns in 5 minutes. As you see that timer, I was actually wondering how long it was going to take, but it is 5 minutes from now. Yules is up on Demon as well, too, so they have 2 Yules. They've got 2 Bloodstones, so pretty much identical builds for Jao and Demon at this point, which is pretty adorable. Jao going to go ahead and silence smash. 4-step forward. Misco wants Jao right now. He can Yules himself up if necessary. He's going to take some damage. Going to throw his Exorcism as well. Fear the Poofin. So much damage. Masoko's going to fall first. Ewo in some trouble now as well. Smash still barely surviving. Ewo getting chased after with the Exorcism. Timber Chain coming through will finish him off. Ewo's going to buy back. You can see the Chakram making mincemeat of Misco. He's going to, of course, take a test of faith. Beatas will get that kill. Ewo's back into the fight. Demon. Fear's not alive, by the way. He already used his buyback, I believe, as well. Ewo now taking more damage, but they can't really fight Ewo head-to-head without Fear, I don't believe, or at least not with Jao, but Jao is still trying to get back into the smash, taking more damage here. Looking, Bambo wants that kill. The Timber Chain not going to hit up, but that Chakram will, and of course the Whirling Death maybe gets that kill. Beatas is going to fall in the end, however. Chakram going through, Demon trying to get somebody next. Timber Chain up onto the high ground, maybe. Trying to go for that Lone Druid. No, he's just going to get away from it now. And we see Bambo get dusted, but he didn't get hit by it with the burn, the Radiance Burn, but Jao's back into it, looking for a silence on Ewo. He's going to hit it. Now he's going to get entangled for Demon. The Bear doing his job. Yule's up from Demon. He's going to save his life there for the moment. And Bear getting Yule's up himself. Ewo very close to death. And the Bear will fall as well. Mihawk can create it, so not a big deal there. Bambo, gems on the ground, by the way. And, of course, they're going to give that to Jao, probably, or kill it. Nope. Demon took it, so... Fear's up in 21 seconds right now. Aegis is going to be available, or I guess Roche will be available in about 4 minutes, 3.5 minutes, so.
Many hands make light work.
Interesting game. 3. I mean, I'm not going to complain about this game. It's been a lot of fun. Chakram. Nope, Whirling Death was stolen. Chakram will go down in the bottom lane. And, yeah. Here comes the Meepo army. He's got an ultimate orb. Interesting. Is it going to be like a Scotty or something? We'll see. Alright, so they're going to bring back somebody in here. Bambo. I think it's probably going to be Beatas, as Fear's pretty much already there. With that Blink Dagger, you can get there pretty quickly. So, Bambo can recall whenever necessary. Not doing it just yet. Shadow Blade. Not able to disjoint that Spirit Lance, which is doing significant damage to Bambo because he really doesn't have any health. Beatas is here, however, so he can mech up Hand of God if necessary, but Bambo still pretty low right now, and they're just going to keep sieging. This tier 3 tower is at full health, of course. Living Armor has been doing a nice job of prolonging this game for as long as possible, so Denial doing a pretty good job of that, but Fear is still farming away like crazy. He has got one ultimate orb, and I'm actually really curious to see what his next item is going to be. He's got 2,000 gold. If he wants to buy that second ultimate orb, he definitely can, but might just save for buyback at this point, which he has right now, so he can buy back. And will they fight is the question. Roche is up in 2.5 minutes, so they can also wait for that. There's no way that they can test it from Denial's side, I don't think. Meanwhile, looking at the items while we've got a second here, 3 bracers on Smash. Wow. That's, alright. I mean, he needs to survive, and he has been, so I'll give him credit. And he's also got a Ghost Scepter, too, which is nice. Hellbear Smasher, just making sure he's spotting everything out. Making sure he's getting vision on the Roche Pit. He's like, I got this, guys. Don't even worry about it. So Beata's using one of his creeps to do that. And, like I said, Fear's just going to keep farming now. He's going to go for a Manta Style, so that's going to be his next item. So he wants more illusions, he wants more damage. Not illusions, I mean, he would like more clones theoretically, but that's not going to happen. He already has that Aghanim Scepter. So the rest of his Meepo army roaming around the map, going from camp to camp, getting him more gold essentially at this point. He should probably have taken the lead. Yeah, last hits 236. So the next closest person was going to be Jo, who was sitting at, I believe, 220 something or something like that. They do have a Shadow Blade coming up for the Death Prophet right now with that Gem of True Sight as well. So that's the item that they decided to go to next. Now Denial running out here without a smoke, by the way. They're going to throw a ward down. I don't think there is any Radiant Vision here. I don't know what this ward's doing exactly, but it's a nice ward. I like it. It's providing emphasis, I guess. So. Iwo, Misoku, Misko. I'm not really sure what they're trying to accomplish here. There's nobody on this side of the map except for Fear, who is nowhere near them, really. They're just going to try to push this out, maybe, and look for a kill in the jungle, but I don't think they're going to find Fear. They have to TP back home. Iwo's still smoked up, by the way. And he's going to just hide in the trees for now, but it looks like he got revealed because Demon was really close to him. And now Demon's on the other trees over here. So Demon playing pretty aggressively right now. They want this tier 3, meanwhile mid lane. Oh, Beatus got caught out way out of position. He already used his mech. He can use his Hand of God. He already used, of course, his Pipe 2 on top of that. Here comes the Exorcism, the Shiva's Guard. Misko is in some trouble. Misko forced that forward, but he is going to fall. Meepo is going to take up the Aegis in the meantime. Misoku walking through. Misoku, you are dead. That is unfortunate for you to walk right through that. So those two heroes dead right now. I'm pretty sure they don't have buyback. Just going to go out on a limb and say, yeah, that's true. And up in the top lane, Demon is just playing, I guess, Ring Around the Rosie with the rest of these heroes over here. They can't really get up to the high ground, so he's just trying to clear the creep wave as much as possible. Doing an okay job of it. Now the Exorcism going, the Fortification flying as well. Bear looking to maybe initiate on Fear. Fear has that Aegis, so he can be aggressive right now. The real one has that Mantis Style, by the way. Silence going in. They saw Iwo, but they were not able to get a kill there. Yule Scepter going on Jo. He doesn't want to get initiated on. Waiting for the next creep wave. As you can see, Demon maybe thinking about initiating right now. Waiting for, of course, this creep wave to die, and in fact will do so. The creep wave is back here, and Bama's going to throw that Illuminate up into the mid lane. Smash is going to walk right into it, by the way, and he's going to get brought back. The Earthbind as well on top of that. He's going to go Scepter himself, but that will not save you from poof. I'm pretty sure that is not... that damage is, of course, going to just hurt, essentially. He will buy back immediately. Everybody's back alive, by the way. Pipe's going right now. They want to try to take this tower. Fear getting rooted up, by the way. Misko, he's going to get ensnared from both the Earthbind there. He's going to fall. Demon grabbing the kill with the Whirling Death. The Silence on Smash. The Pulse Nova doing a decent amount of damage. The Chakram is going to fly. Mihawk and Smash taking some damage here. The Overgrowth is going. Smash taking a lot of damage. He will fall. Hand of God's going to fly. Double kill for Fear now. Iwo trying to go to town. Double kill for Demon. Ewo's going to fall down in a triple kill for Fear to finish everything off. And that's got to be GG. EG will take this 3-0. They're going to take at least this set of racks. And yes, Denial will call it. And what was a interesting but fun game to watch, I guess, if you're a fan of Meepo, if you're a fan of interesting play all around the board. But EG taking a fantastic series 3-0, and they remain undefeated here in the ADL. 19-0. They're going to go up and face against Team Liquid, a much more difficult challenge here in the grand final. So thank you very much for joining us, guys. My name is Mont. I hope you enjoyed the cast. You can follow me at twitter.com/MontDota2. Check out the American Dota League at AmericanDotaLeague.com. So it's been a lot of fun, guys, and I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with a co-caster. So it's been good, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyways, it's been a lot of fun, guys. I'm going to go to the AFK screen now. Make sure you check out all the VODs at AmericanDotaLeague.com. And yeah, it's going to be good. See you guys later.